like to call number 195, the devil's grandmother.
The devil has a grandmother?
Everyone has a grandmother. And you need to call yours before she dies.
I have a phone call to make.
God, I thought she'd never leave. So, this is a very special story. And to start this very special story, I'd like us all to think about that special old person in our lives. You know the one. And imagine how it must feel to be old for a day. You already know, sir. Would you like to tell us about it? Yeah, this man is sold, he can't even speak. You must be his caretaker. I pity you. So anyway, to start this special story, could I get some sort of cool lighting effect? Sort of a warm glow around everyone on stage. Could you try that again, please? Hey, I'm talking to you, buddy. I'm trying to have a very special moment here. You're ruining my special moment. Hey, what'd you say to me, you walking pile of putrescence? You don't even know what putrescence means, do you? You know why you don't know what it means? Because you went to public school and they don't teach vocab anymore! Where'd you get that picture of my mom? Hey, you apologize to her. Apologize now. Oh, you're dead. Come here, you. Strangle like crap. Come here. You're going down, boy. Here.
And now for a very special Hallmark Channel presentation, The Devil's Grandmother. I'm the Preformed.
Now that your grandpa's dead, I'll just plant this here garden. It's all I got left, really.
It was a very special garden. A garden of love.
Grandmama, I heard about Grandpa. Can you use a hug?
Boy, could I.
And so began a very special relationship between a grandmother and her grandson, who just so happened to be the devil.
Can I help plant those peas, Grandmama?
Sure you can. Just don't let me catch you using that black magic of yours.
Oh, Grandmama. Ha 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 ha.
Say, are your horns getting bigger?
I'm growing up.
So you are. So you are.
But the garden couldn't stay green forever.
Grandmama, what happened?
Do I know you?
I'm your grandson, the devil?
Where did my glasses go? I'm afraid your grandmother has Alzheimer's.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair, Grandma.
So they decided to go on one last road trip together.
I always wanted to go to the Grand Canyon.
We'll make it there, even though I can't legally drive.
Earthly laws never stopped you before.
You're right.
Do I know you?
It would be the wackiest road trip of their lives.
Did you just burn Albuquerque to the ground by calling on the powers of Hades?
Oh, Grandmama. Ha 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 ha. You didn't see anything.
But maybe, just maybe, they'd learn a little something about the true power of a human heart.
Grandmama, you ran out of gas, so I'm using a human heart to power our car.
Who are you again?
But the greatest lesson will be learned once they reach the Grand Canyon.
You know, grandson, me and your grandpa were simple folk. We like simple things. We were supposed to come down here for a honeymoon. Just didn't have time. Too many chores to be done. He would have loved to be with us.
I could summon him from the dead and place a slow-side coyote.
One being saved. Which coyote?
But even very special Hallmark Channel movies have sad endings.
Grandma! Grandma!
She didn't make it.
No! Why, God? Why?
Because you're the devil and I don't like you.
I curse you and your kingdom!
Yeah, I know that. What are you gonna do about it?
Your grandmother didn't have insurance, so I'm gonna have to charge you with your bills for dying, which amount to about $23,000.
I curse you!
And he shrank and shrank until he became quite small. In fact, a dwarf.
Now go work in the mine with the rest of your kind. I'm going to Disneyland to work there in one of those big costumes where I walk around and pretend to be one of those Disney characters, but you don't know which one. So the next time you see Chip and Dale...
Then I'm back to prevent lawsuits.
Too late! Wahahaha!
really understand that story until we know where the devil's grandmother came from.
Can we just pause for a second?
What?
Is that really how the Brothers Grimm recorded that story?
Well, it's more of a long adaptation. You know, we took a few liberties and... Okay, fine. The real story is about a couple of soldiers who celebrate their soul, but the devil's grandmother feels sorry for them and blah, blah, blah. No one dies in the end. But, come on. The title was funny.
Fine, but now we have to fit that into our storyline.
No problem, because long before she was the devil's grandmother, she was a little girl
That's deep.
who liked to wear red clothes because they were sexy.
When she was a little girl?
Oh.
Any profession.
Anyway, once upon a time, Little Redcap.
Wait, I thought I'm Little Red Riding Hood.
Nope, you're a Little Redcap. You're not in a hood just because you wear all red, okay? Not everyone who wears red is in a gang. Second of all, that's what it says in the book, and we're going by the book. So you're Little Redcap.
I'm a jerk.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Anyways, Little Redcap was walking.
Well, I'm off to my grandmother's house to give her these sweets made.
You see, Little Red's grandmother was kind of a fat loser.
Oh, Little Red, Grandma needs some sweets. Why aren't you here with Grandma's sweets? I guess Grandma will have to starve to death and it will be all your fault. If only you loved your Grandma enough, I'd still be alive. I'm dying. Boy, Grandma really knows how to turn on the guilt. I guess I'll just have to go into the dark and scary woods alone. Although, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
The woods? Alone? You all know what that means, sound effect people.
I'm frightened. What was that? What's going on? If only I could see what was going on. Wait!
Oh!
Make one move and I'll blow your brains over the floor, jerk. Give me your money.
I'm a wolf. I don't have money.
You see, Little Red was raised in the hood, which is where she gets her other name from. And it was a tough hood. A very tough hood.
You got dirt on my shoe.
What is?
You got dirt on my shoe, you. How about I? Head off you. Sheep.
Bully, don't kill me. Can't we just get along?
Ugh, not worth it.
Meanwhile, at Grandmother's house,
Yes, Home Shopping Network. I love to order the toys, please. Make them extra free. Hello? Hello? Someone get the phone line. What was that? Oh, I'm scared. Hello?
Hi, I'm here to talk about my religion. Can I come in?
What is it this time?
Hi, I'm selling magazines to get myself out of the hood. You see, I had a hard cover, and I did some things I'm not proud of. But now, to think about it. Enough!
long story.
Time out!
Say nothing destroy you!
And just then, the wolf ate her.
No, wait, I just totally hit this.
No, the wolf ate her.
Fine.
And because this wolf was a cross-dresser, he decided to put on Grandma's clothes. And after that, he lay in wait for Little Red to come along.
Yeah, that's right. You better keep on walking. If I catch you looking at me again, I'll... York! Head off you! Sheep!
And just then, there happened to be a woodcutter passing through.
A woodcutter.
Arr! Hey, I'm out late.
Well, now I'll just slice open his stomach like I do to all the other wolves I kill. What is this?
Hey, what's up?
And they fell in love.
I'm 7.
Come find me in 11 years.
Boy, it was dark in there. Luckily, I had my flashlight. Oh, Grandma, you're so funny. Come here, you little... Well, you're up.
Well, it's been 11 years.
It's been 6 years.
Oh.
And after a legally mandated period of separation, they lived happily ever after. And so their daughter married a demon.
Ugh, I do not like that demon.
She's going through a rebellious phase.
And after he left, chasing after a one-legged dancing girl, their daughter gave birth to the son, the devil. And that's how she became the devil's grandmother.
That child is the devil.
Hush your mouth.
And Little Red lived a long, long life until she got the Alzheimer's.
That was a shame.
Yeah.
So to recap, once upon a time there was a little girl from the hood who got eaten by a wolf, married a woodcutter, and had a daughter who married a demon, who then gave birth to the devil, who cursed a doctor until he became a dwarf.
Little person.
Another dwarf.
Little person.
Who rescued a girl from a witch who married a prince who had a son who was cursed by that same witch into becoming a frog, who was friends with a talking fish, who was caught by a fish girl who became a different witch, who got killed trying to eat 2 little children, one of whom grew up to marry a prince who had a daughter who made a series of unfortunate deals with a trio of supernatural beings, and who had another daughter, Rapunzel, who was taken by an enchantress and locked into a tower. And there were no crabs.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
I gotta say, we haven't really done all of them that are in this book.
And we've done the important ones.
Yeah.